our Abraham Lincoln headshot. We sold it for $10. Do we know who bought that?
Yeah. Let's see who bought it.
And let's talk about all the uses for a headshot. For instance, if you were to buy Chris's headshot today, you would be able, if you started your own Italian restaurant, to frame it and put it on the wall and claim that Chris had eaten at your spot.
They always have headshots.
Always. Folks, if you were to start your own dry cleaning business, what better way to jumpstart your credibility with the new neighborhood than to show them that you've already been visited by such as Chris Fairbanks?
I don't know if it's just in Los Angeles, but every time you go into a dry cleaner, there's headshots all over the wall, and it makes no sense.
No sense.
Look, I got Barry Juicy's
Very juicy.
Barry Juicy's giz stains out of his pants. That's what they're claiming.
Thanks for getting them juice stains out of my pants, Barry Juicy.
Hi, my name's Barry Juicy.
Folks, we have a new wrinkle, and I think we're going to move some shots. Are you willing to sign your headshot, Barry Juicy?
Yeah.
Folks, let's keep this moving. This is one of our last shows before the election, and who knows how the world's going to change. It's time to sign it, get a Barry Juicy. Folks, Jim in Ireland just bought. He just did what did he buy?
The signed $5 bill.
Oh, the one that was to sign. The one that was, hey, Jim in Ireland wound up buying a Lincoln headshot, and thanks to Ben for buying a headshot, it's time for the signing camp. Ben, what did Ben buy?
He bought the
Gray Stroke. All right. I'm going to sign this one
You're
for Ben.
Have to explain the Gray Stroke.
Gray Stroke, okay. So at the time that this headshot was taken, there was a movie out, or had been out, called Tarzan, Legend of Gray Stoke. And
it's not Gray Stroke?
Well, it's Gray Stoke.
Stoke.
And then my friends, because it's like, hey, whatever, Gray Stroke. So they changed it to Gray Stroke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to sign this one for Ben.
And while you do that, I'll tell a little joke.
Go ahead. Hey, do you have any jokes from this time period? Because that's one of the segments of the show.
Boy. Yeah, I think all my material was about being from Montana and having moved to Texas.
Okay. Well,
and about Texas freeways.
Yeah.
And then
like
I moved to LA with my Texas freeway material.
I had that. I tried to make some Texas jokes work out here. Did you have a different joke you were going to do?
I made one up that it's dumb. Now it's been built up.
Okay, no problem.
Well, the joke is, I'll go ahead and tell it since you're begging me.
Sure.
I wish I had $1 for every time someone asked for a headshot of George Washington. See?
That's a great one.
Then you pull
Then you go.
Yeah.
And
then you show, people will get it, right?
I think so.
I wish I had $1 for every time someone asked me what our first president looked like in sketch form. Legal tenderly. Here you go, those are yours.
Hey, gang, these are the jokes that launch careers and
by launch you're mispronouncing halt.
Yeah, but he's on television, guys, True TV.
Yeah, still, in spite of that.
You've been on MTV, you've been on Comedy Central, you've been all over the dial.
Yeah. Fuse, Fuel, G4.
G4, we did some Fuel together. Or what were we on together, G4? There's a clip, if you want to check it out, from when you danced on You Won't Sass Me Like That, When I Could Summon Wolves. I came on and we did it on...
On Daily Habit, on True TV.
True TV. So check it out.
Yeah, I don't. It's probably online somewhere. If not,
I have a
DM
copy
me. I have a copy.
Okay, there. DM Chris.
No, DM him. He just said he had a copy. Why would I do it? It's your rap song.
Good call. Hey, we watch out for each other out here. Yeah. Hey, gang, we'll do shots of beer. We'll do shots of whiskey, whatever you'd like. They cost you $5. A headshot is $10. Will be sent to you. Folks, these are great stocking stuffers. Do you have a family member who likes comedy or listens to Who Charted? Did you know that Chris did the artwork for the cover of Master of Pheromones?
That's
the
right.
Second ever Dragon Boy Suede album, available on Bandcamp.
I remember getting the art direction. He's like, I I want women to be floating towards me like Yogi Bear flies towards pies cooling on a windowsill, with their hands draped behind their back, casually floating with their chins up.
There you go.
And I had my girlfriend at the time pose in different positions on her bed, and I like drew her.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a classic. Well, the idea was, the album was called Master of Pheromones, like Master Ceremonies, but pheromones. And
It's a great name.
Those are the scents that a lady or anyone attracted to a man might smell. Mm-hmm. So these were the hot ladies, and they were floating towards me like Yogi Bear or...
Like your groin's giving off pie fumes.
There you go. We got a lot of history together. There's some great stories.
Yeah.
We met in Austin, Texas. We were both doing stand-up, and we shot stuff together, and then we both wound up here.
Before you were called Dragon Boy Suede for those live shows and stand-up, you were a DJ,
One for one night only. I was MC Spumoni, or DJ Spumoni or something.
Okay, well then you came back and did it at Bad Dog, and I did The Worm, and it landed weird on my arm, and it was sore for like a month, and then I went to the doctor, and he said, you broke your arm. So I broke my arm back up as Automatic Flavor, the backup dancer.
How about
Doing
that?
The Worm.
How about that for Dragon Boy Suede history?
And my pain tolerance, how about that? Oh, my arm's broken? No big deal.
That's the thing you don't know about Chris. Some of you do. He gives up his body. He's a skateboarder. There's how many parties have I been at where just all of a sudden you throw yourself into you're just like, Chris is in the metal tub full of ice that the beer used to be in.
I'm much more careful now. I gotta get both my hips replaced.
Wow. So skateboarding has takes its toll.
I don't know if it's that. I think it's just a gift from God. According to an X-ray, my femurs, rather than being centered, are like melted ice cream cones.
That's my God.
Yeah, so they're off center. So that's why I run like Tom Cruise.
You should draw some art of that.
Well, I know once I get my hips replaced, I'm going to be sitting down drawing a bunch. That's my plan.
Draw the melted ice cream cone hips.
Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah.
That sounds like me giving you album direction. Draw the hips like melted ice cream cones on a hot August day.
Kramer, are you tripping right now? What are you saying? Hot melted ice cream hips. You know what to do.
Let me give my version of that story.
Okay.
So Chris did the first draft of the drawing, and I figured, oh, well, I can give him some notes. And then I go, hey, so we need to change. Jesus Christ, Kramer, I'm busy. I'm doing 18 drawings today, and I've got to get to that.
I remember that. I'm sorry. I remember being frustrated, and I'm sorry. I did that to Matt Bronger, too.
It's okay. You're not the only guy in town. Notes are one of the most annoying parts of the creative process, and if you're not used to taking them or getting paid well to take them, it's very difficult. You're like, I wrote this thing, and it's great. I created this thing, and it's great, and I'm done with it. And then somebody calls up and goes, you're half done with it.
Right.
You got to fix half of it.
Yeah.
And it's tough.
I jumped the gun a lot of the time. Like, I was working at t-shirt shops, and I was used to getting notes, but usually they're wrong, and I'm like, no, I got it right the first time, and then they're like, what about this? What about this? You indulge them in their edits, you show it to them, and then they're like, I think I like the first one. That used to always happen.
Yeah.
And so I was in that mindset even when I'm doing something for my friend, and I think that's probably... You were right, and I jumped the gun. Whoa!
Oh, wow. When Chris talks, good things happen.
That's right.
And that good thing this time was a sale. Oh, my.
That's why I never shut my mouth.
Keep it working. Oil that jaw, baby. Let's take a look. Who is our mystery purchaser?
Randall in San Antonio bought Chris's headshot.
Hey, we
That's-
sold another one.
Yes.
Hey, Randy, get to us on Twitter or however. Let us know if you would like the traditional spelling of your name, or if you would like Chris to remix.
Yeah.
He left a note with the order. He says, Chris, love Dinar. Listen every week.
Oh,
Should
great.
Be selling lint rollers for dog hair. Good
Wow.
luck with your hip.
What's that about? What's Dinar?
Real specific. Do you need a ride? My podcast.
Oh, do you need a ride?
We
Dinar.
usually go in Karen's car, and Karen's car. She has dogs.
Okay.
But now when we get in the car, we go in mine.
Wow. So Randy is saying, much like we sell the old headshots, that they should sell lint rollers full of Karen's dog hair?
For the dog hair.
Oh, for.
Yeah. Just like Dinar.
Oh, Dinar Dog Lint
I've been
rollers.
trying to. I was going to launch it on my podcast, but I think I want to start calling the listeners Dinosaurs.
That's great. Yep.
That was pitched today by a guy named Xander on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Oh,
Thanks,
thanks,
Xander, if
Xander.
you're listening.
That's like, Gaga's Little Monsters or...
So how can I? Yeah.
yeah.
Gaga's got her little meat dresses. I think
Yeah.
she calls them.
Meat dress, she just
How do I
she's
misspell?
just on SNL.
I'll misspell Randy.
Well, he's going to let us know what
How about I
spelling
just
he
write
likes.
Daryl again?
There you go.
What do you think
want
of
to
that?
be Daryl?
What do you think of that, Randy? I'll write Daryl, and then in parentheses.
You know
for
what? I
Randy.
think we'll just send this one to Randy. That's it.
Sorry, Randy. I know you wanted it to be more personal.
Hey, look at this. This is a guy who worked in the T-shirt business. And so he put his Texas A&M T-shirt on his headshot. Hey, let's take a review of some of the other... Oh,
Very
hey,
juicy is a big. It's trending right now, by the way.
folks, please retweet us. This is great. We got a lot of people watching on Twitter. This is the Headshot Show. We bring out our old headshots from the early part of our careers, and we sell them and sign them right here on shopxsn.com. We're the Headshot Show, 8 by 10 Wednesday nights on shopxsn. Hey, why don't we go over real quick some of the other headshots we've had, some former guests. Of course, we've had myself. This is my original headshot.
Brooks Wheelan, we
We've
showed
also
that.
we had Brooks Wheelan, episode 1.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Saturday Night Live alum.
Saturday Night Live alumnus Brooks Wheelan. And then we also had Paul.
D, the P to the Anki.
Hey, I'll remind the viewers and Chris, or tell Chris for the first time, what was great about Brooks's headshot is
He signs in the same font.
he signs in the same font, and he's got the Christopher Hatkins Blue Lagoon hair.
Yeah. That kind of fuck your sister on an island hair.
Exactly, which is even more degrading because he's got the Red Hot Chili Peppers tat.
Oh, so many levels of incestuousness.
It's rough.
Yeah.
But hey, he was a great pal to come on the show. And then we had on... There we had on Paul Danke.
Thanks.
P. Danks.
Pancakes.
What's great? Pancakes. What's great about this one is they cut off part of his face. He's, you know what? We don't need in here. His
Sorry we
head.
called you in. We thought you were the kid with no ear.
We want you in a Reanimator sequel. He's Hellraiser ripped one of my ears off with his chains, and I don't have a half a head.
But I can bring my baby to a commercial audition.
There you go.
I've seen him in the waiting room with a toddler.
You know, it's genius because they might say, if the audition is for the baby, they might say, hey, you're the right dad we need for this. And sometimes it's the auditions for him, but he's got the baby, and they go, we want the baby.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
Yeah, babies, as Mr. Show said, sometimes they can be money bags with teeth.
I should get some of those alumnus on the show. Hey, by the way, maybe Paul should have his baby in his headshot.
Paul Tompkins having a baby?
Paul Danke, right here.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Hey,
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mr. Show. Yeah?
we got another headshot. What do you mean?
And again, the ones that I'm signing tonight, unless you want the misspelling Daryl or Dara, I am going to print them at a higher resolution. I've already made plans to get that file, and so they will be high res for the first time even for me.
What will the DPI be on these guys?
Per square inch?
Yeah.
300?
Jesus, Chris.
Sorry.
It's all right.
That's why I made the worst roommate for 4 days.
Hey, Chris stayed at my place for a while. We won't tell the story; it's too long.
Yeah.
But it's a classic. Check it out. It's on an old episode of Who Charted. Hey,
Yeah, what? Maybe third or fourth episode. Like
yeah, Chris
super
was
early.
on super early.
Super
Like we're
early.
having him on super early now. You'll be back soon. Okay.
Girl just retweeted us.
Hey, Tank Girl just retweeted us.
I
Thank you
love-
so much.
What's her name? Perry? Kelly Perry?
There you go. Thanks, Tank Girl.
You know, Tank Girl. All right.
Hey, Giovanni
Oh,
Sanchez.
Randy Husker wants dry owl.
Oh, Randy Husky. Well, he
Yeah.
wants Dry Al as his name. You don't have anything you can sign for him tonight. We gotta get more copies for you.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So we owe you a headshot, Randy. You'll get it before the holiday
Yeah.
season.
You might not see it on camera tonight, but I assure you, and I'm a man of my word, I will print up high res.
Hey, we got.
And they'll be 8x10. I'll crop them.
They'll be cropped. Hey, we got a comment. Hey, Giovanni Sanchez, welcome to the show. He said that he would buy a scarf that was knit from Karen Kilgariff's dog hair, your partner on Dinar.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't knit, but I know her dogs.
I don't knit,
They shed.
but I know her dog.
I know her dogs.
Do you and Karen, do you spend time together before and after the podcast?
Yeah, we're really good pals.
Seems like you got a good rapport.
Oh, I think that's mostly her. I think she, because I'll say stuff, you know that I have the ability to drone on or not make sense. Like
Sometimes you might talk for a while and say that.
Here's my impression of Kremer doing an impression of me.
Hey, it's a tribute. You gotta exaggerate the great parts.
But she, I'll go in one direction and she goes right with, she yes-ands me all the way. And I'll say something that doesn't make sense and she just acts like it makes sense and goes with
That's
me.
great.
She's very good at
We need her here.
conversational improv.
Hey,
If only she was here.
you know what? Now I'm being asked to sign Ben's to Lauren, but I've already signed it to Ben. So that means I've ruined a headshot too.
Why? Tumbleweeds roll by. Was that because I was
Change the
boring?
name like he did.
Oh, I got to change it. Well, I mean, let's have him double check in. Hey Ben, I've already signed this, Ben. But if you'd like Chris or myself to change that to Lauren, I can do that. If you'd also just like it to be straight up Lauren and you want us to donate this one to charity, I can do that too, because we aims to please right here on the Headshot Show.
Speaking of aiming to please,
Oh.
how much do you think people will bid if I, in a place of business, pee in a cup behind the counter so no one knows it's happening, and then I alleviate some stress on my bladder?
You know what, folks? You may want that, and you may
Just
bid
kidding.
high for that.
It's not that kind of podcast.
I
That was a
can't
test.
have that. I can't have this
That
on
was a
YouTube.
test.
I can't.
That was a test.
It's okay. If
Of course, I'm not going to do that. It was a test of whether or not you would agree to do it.
I
You
would.
passed.
Oh, you were seeing if I would, and then I'd be bad.
No, I'd do it. I have to whiz right now. That's all.
Why? Go straight back.
What?
We'll
What are you
time
going
you.
to do while I'm not here?
We'll time you.
But
Oh no,
I
we'll
have a
take a
narrow
2-minute.
urethra.
We'll take a 2-minute break. Folks,
Seriously?
yeah, well, it happens all the time.
That's sorry.
Folks,
Okay.
we'll be back in 2 minutes. Head over to the cooler, get yourself a nice a Sony, and we'll be right back in 2 minutes for the final conclusion of the Headshot Show. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to the Headshot Show. Hey, show my old Damien headshot again. Folks, here you go. We're back. Chris will be with us in just a moment.
I'm
Take a
over
look at
here.
this-
I'm here.
Oh, here he is. Chris is back, everybody.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Some of that was peeing. The other was answering a bunch of tweets pertaining to today's show.
There you go. Why not? Just head
Tonight's
backstage
show.
and answer some tweets
Darrell-
during the
Darrell
live
wants-
broadcast.
Darrell wants his Darrell headshot no matter what.
All right, we're going to get that to him, absolutely. In the meantime, we're taking a look at some of the old retrospective headshots. Right here, you can take a look at this one right here. This is the Damien headshot, or headshot 2, they call it. I'm willing to sign this for you in silver ink right across my turtleneck right there. People wonder what happened to my neck in this one.
Oh, wow, yeah. It is just a hovering head upon a sea of dark wool.
There you go.
Also, for sale, Tim Hamayoun, Canadian comedian. I will sell you his headshot.
We can't get a look at that one. Maybe you bring that back on the next episode.
Yeah, he's a handsome kid on camera.
Hey, so let's get a wide shot again. We're cutting into this part of the segment of the show, and this is where we have you hold the headshot up over your face and do some jokes, or one joke, or however many you can remember, some jokes
From back in that day?
from back in that day.
Oh, that's going to be
But
hard.
first, we've got a sale.
What?
Commerce takes over. We are here on the Headshot Show, and we are signing and selling. Who do we got a sale from?
We got a new sale from Sarah.
Hey,
Sarah.
Sarah.
A
Sarah
lady.
Davis.
Sarah Ann Davis or
At
Sarah?
Davis.
And also Davis.
Sarah,
Davis.
Sarah and Davis.
She bought your long hair headshot.
Oh, hey, she brought a Gray Stroke.
Gray Stoke.
Thanks so much. You know, Chris, as they become more and more familiar with your headshot over tonight and the many weeks, you're going to see a lot of sales in your shopping cart mailbox.
Well,
And
I
she-
mean,
She also bought the purple shirt. She must have seen the purple shirt at the top of the show.
You got to be kidding me. She wants to buy the Underground Network t-shirt?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. I pulled this out before the broadcast started. Oh, my God. This is the only one left for sale, and you were smart enough to go off menu. I want to congratulate you, Sarah. This is fantastic. I got to let you know this is a size large. We do not have any other size right now. But, Chris, take a look.
oh,
Oh, you're already in that bit.
yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
It's okay. Chris is. We can do that bit now if you'd
No,
like.
no, it was your bit.
Anyway, let's just congratulate Sarah on her great
Yeah.
purchases. Hey, the shirt is 20. Does she know that?
Yes.
Okay. Should we shirt the mannequin or
Oh, too hot for television.
too hot for TV?
Yeah.
Okay. Is anybody curious? For $5, I'll de-shirt the mannequin. I'll show you what lingers beneath.
Fabric mounds.
There you go. We'll do it up right here like a restaurant waitress.
Breast.
Be it, what's yours? Are you a Twin Peaks guy? What are you, a Hooters guy? What are you, some kind of Bone Daddies guy? I went to that one once in Austin with Beecher. Hey, but hey, we're selling shirts. The shirts are sold out. I'll de-pant it. I'll de-breast it for $5. But
Uh-oh,
Chris
Randy's
is
gotta
anxious.
go.
What's up?
Randy's got to go.
Randy's got to go. He has
Oh,
to
no.
get up in a few hours for early voting, but I'm with her. Thanks, Randy. Get up. Do the right thing. Vote for who you feel you got to vote for. I know Chris is anxious to do this bit for you, so Randy, before you go, let's watch Chris doing a joke from his old act. Hold that up, and let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mid-'90s, and please welcome to the stage, Mr. Chris Fairbanks.
Oh, I think. Okay, this is the very first joke I ever said. When I visited Austin, I took a comedy class from Matt, not Matt Bearden, but who's the other Matt?
Matt Sadler.
Sadler. I took a class from Sadler, and he's like, "Talk about what you know." Here's the joke.
All
I
right,
came
shout
up
out to Sadler.
with. Matt said,
Hold it over your head. Oh, okay, do that.
"Yeah, well, the mouth has to line up."
Oh, I see. Okay.
I live with a bulldog. My roommate has a bulldog, and when I was taking a nap, even though I was asleep, the dog bites my feet while I'm sleeping. He bites me on the feet, and I complained to my roommate, and I said, "Hey, your dog keeps biting my feet," and he said, "Well, dogs sense fear." And I said, "Well, I guess I gotta sleep with more confidence." Very first joke I ever
I
did.
love it. That's great.
Thanks. Well, I mean,
Can I do my
I've come a
rendition
long
of it?
way. I've come a long way.
Hey, you know what? Give it up for Chris for sharing that with us. It's hard to.
Yeah, it's hard to dig up.
The
My
old
back
stuff.
started to sweat.
Yeah. Oh,
during
like the
that.
old days. Some
Yeah, I
flop
didn't
sweats.
like- Yeah. Well, it
I'll
still
give.
happens.
I'll give it to you because I think I was doing a better early Fairbanks than you. The dog bit my bulldog's feet. As I was sleeping and the dog bit my bulldog's feet, and I said that I need to be more confident.
Oh man, I should. I mean, that guy.
All right, folks, we're having a good time. We're old friends, making funsies with each other. Now, why don't you do one from my early act? We're going to give Chris a chance to do one of me. I've been doing an impression of Chris. I'm probably the first comic to really start doing an impression of you, and I know that you don't think it's accurate, and you don't enjoy it, and yet I've been doing it for years. So let's give you a chance now. This is, you can do...
I can remember one of your old jokes.
Okay, here you go. And is it suitable for YouTube?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have to be clean.
Well, we don't have to.
But,
okay, do whatever you like. Go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mid-'90s. coming to the stage, a very funny man headed for big things. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Howard Kremer.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, here's a little song for you. I hope you enjoy it. The doo-doo choo-choo is coming down the track when you hear the whistle blowing. Toot, there's no turning back. Old number 2's headed for the crack. Thank you. That was a country song that I did not remember the lyrics to.
Well, you know what it is? That's a song that I wrote about helps kids learn about the digestive system. It's called the Doo-Doo Choo-Choo. And I performed that song at a laundromat. Oh my God, mid-story we have a sale, which means that the story has an intermission. Let's figure out who bought something, and then I'll continue with my story.
Bought you a shot.
Alec bought us a shot. Oh. Thank you so much, Alec. We'll do that shot. I'll finish the story. Fred Armisen and I were playing at Lucy's Laundromat in Silver Lake. But then, yeah, he went a little supernova right after
And
that.
maybe
I should have stuck with him.
Oh, right. That's another way to look at it.
Oh, you're saying that I would have taken him down if he sang my song?
Yeah. Nah,
Folks,
it's good.
but let me tell him the real
Lucy's
words.
Laundromat, the first place you took me in town to do comedy.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
And Fred's where. Hey,
People just folding their whites.
yeah, it was great. You could, in the middle of your set, just walk over to somebody doing their laundry and just start hassling them. And they're not doing anything wrong. They're doing their laundry. But
Also, the bathroom is behind the stage, so every time someone went to the bathroom, it was like they were heckling you.
it was right there. Hey, can I tell him the real words to the doo-doo choo-choo?
Yeah, I had a...
His was pretty good.
Choo-choo.
That was like this. The doo-doo choo-choo is headed down the track when the whistle blows. Woo! There's no turning back. You don't know where it's going, I can tell you, Jack. Old number 2's headed for the crack.
I just left out that Jack part.
He just left that. Hey, these are from who? Brandy, Daryl? Oh, no, these are from Alec. Thank you so much, Alec.
you.
Great seeing you at Podfest. Here we go.
And we
Yeah.
just passed our $100
And-
goal.
We just passed our first goal.
Oh, that's
100.
great.
Let's drink to that.
Thank you, Alec, and say hi to your brother, Jan Michael Vincent.
Thank you. We're making name jokes today.
Yeah, if you want to
Chris,
tune in
Fofis,
now,
banana,
call your friend.
fana, Fofis, fee, fi, Fofis, Chris.
Hey!
Did they sing that song when you were a youngster?
Yeah. Some of the kids.
Yeah. Hey, folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here at the Headshot Show. We have a good time. We'll drink your whiskey. We'll sign your headshots, and we'll talk about whatever you like. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah,
Send them in.
we will field them.
We'll field your questions.
What can you do with a headshot? Can you take it places?
Oh, there's so many things you could do with a headshot, folks. You could post it on your dashboard. You could take it with you to different events. You can hang it on your wall. You can use it as a placemat. You can put it in a glossy bag. You can frame it.
Maybe you're bleeding and have no Band-Aids. You can wrap it around your phalanges.
There you go. You can use it as a tourniquet.
Yeah.
It's a lifesaver, guys. You want to pick up
What were
a
the
headshot.
examples? You had a laundromat. You had...
Oh, if you're starting your own dry cleaning business,
Right.
Are you starting your own sell your gold kiosk at the mall?
Oh, yeah,
Why not
kiosk.
have some of the local performers who've brought you gold and
Yeah.
therefore used your business and patronized you and make you look good? That's what we sell these.
I find when people patronize me, it makes me look bad. But I'm no kiosk dealer.
There you go. That's why you're not succeeding in commerce out there on the front lines of the American economy.
Exhibit A of someone patronizing me.
You know what? I am genetically incapable of sounding sincere. All right? So even if I was proposing marriage to you right now, it would sound like I don't really mean it.
Yeah. Why don't you meet me next to an awning in front of your family and fuck off?
What's that mean?
Oh, like you won't be there. Sorry, that one last shot put me over the
Oh,
edge.
okay. I think he meant like wedding canopy and not awning.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
that is what I meant.
Oh, okay. Hey, different cultures do different stuff.
Yeah, look
Folks,
at that.
get on Twitter. Check us out on Twitter. You've got a two-shot, we call it in the business. We're here on the Headshot Show in two-shot mode. And let's take a look. Can we show them? Let's just show them the carousel if we could, real quick.
Just over 21 minutes left.
We've got 400 viewers. This is amazing. We are blowing up on social media. Thank you so much, guys. These are the headshots available. Chris, where can I get a copy of yours? A good one?
Yeah. Thank you. That's the one that on special now, half price. The one with the mouth hole. Can I do that?
Well, is this we gotta sell them glossy.
Okay. Well, this one has my saliva on it.
Why don't we throw it in free for the next person who buys a headshot?
I actually think people will probably
They
pay
want
more
that?
for it. Well, we'll
All right.
see. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see. We'll set
Request
this
in
as.
the comments when you make the purchase. Request the mouth.
This one has a mouth hole in it.
There it is, mouth hole.
You can get it half price.
If you'd like that one, hey, if you're thinking you do want a Chris Fairbanks headshot in your life,
I do.
you're not sure if you can afford the entire $10.
No, I'm sure.
Oh, you are? Well, then you don't need the cheap one.
Oh, I'm confused.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
folks,
an official prop, like screen used.
there you go. Hey,
Yeah. It's got my
Halloween's-
DNA on it.
Halloween's coming up. Wouldn't you like to go as early Chris Fairbanks?
Yeah, my DNA's on it. Wouldn't you like to frame me for a murder?
Oh boy. Hey folks, we're cutting off Chris. We're gonna hit the rest of the show hard and sober. But we're having a great time here on the Headshot Show. We are coming into what we call the final 20, gang. 8 by 10 means that the glossy is printed at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So we've just got a few more minutes now. Ask Chris and I any questions you have. We're in Q&A mode right now. This is a speed round, guys.
Yep.
If you'd like to purchase something right here on air and have it sign us for you, you've got, that didn't make any sense. We'll sign it for you. 20 minutes.
Less than 20 minutes left.
Can we go carousel? I want to show a little bit of product. We've got headshot number 1, gray stroke. We've got, Chris Fairbanks. That's the one that he signed for Daryl. And we got also the Damien, Exorcist,
Yeah.
The Omen,
Yeah.
Psycho. You know what?
Production shot from Twilight.
Oh, there you go. I'm like a teen vampire.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what
glittery.
Brooks said when he saw that one? He said, who would want to work with that guy?
That's a great segue to our next segment, which is what would you cast him in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. You're absolutely right. Hey, give it up for Justin, who is the man behind Shop XSN and the reason we're here tonight. Hey, this is our casting session. Okay, so now what we do now, this is a part of the show where we get to be on the other side of the biz.
Okay.
And we get to be casting directors, and these headshots come across our desk, and we get to have our reactions or decide what we would cast these people in.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with your headshot, and I'm going to say, you know what? Hang on.
Okay.
You know what? I love this kid. Oh, hey, I'm going to put this right here.
Yeah.
And so you know, folks, all right, I got to cast this guy. Here's what I'm thinking. Varsity Blues 4 is about to shoot. That's a story of some Texas football players,
Yep.
but it's not really as good as Friday Night Lights.
No, they quit playing football, they graduated, and it's just about kickball league.
All they do is play kickball.
Yeah.
And I need a guy who is from the sticks. And the urban kids are like, this guy, doesn't know anything about kickball.
I'm a ringer.
And then he comes walking in and he's got cowboy boots on. And he just walks in there and they roll him one right over the plate. And he kicks it.
Over the fence.
He kicks it with those steel-tipped cowboy boots.
Yeah.
And it pops.
And you're not supposed to toe kick. Oh, it pops?
It pops and they're like, this guy's good, but we can't use him. He's popping balls.
Yeah, I'm a liability.
What are we going to do? How do they solve that? Well, it takes an hour and 45 to figure it out. Maybe they give you a different kind of boot
Maybe there's some character development and a B and C plot.
along the way.
Yeah.
Maybe you kiss a wayfish lady who lives in the town there.
Yeah, wayward sea lady. Well, I think that's the headshot of a movie about a disgraced swimmer.
Ooh, I like that. Why is he disgraced?
Oh, we can't talk about
Hey.
that. You have to watch the movie.
We've got over 500 viewers right now. Very excited about that. We're coming to you right from the Meltdown comic book store right here in the heart of Hollywood. This was the former site of the Jonah and Kumail Meltdown show, which took place here every Wednesday night for the last 6 years. This is the first Wednesday night that it's not going on in here. And we're in here with Chris's headshot and my old headshot.
I was never on that show.
And Chris was never on the Meltdown.
No,
you know
never
what was,
was.
you know what was tough about that show? You really had to reach out to be on it. And I think you and
Yeah, I don't do
myself,
that.
we're
I don't
not
do that.
reacher outers.
No.
We're used to.
I don't do that.
We're in the scene for a while, so we feel like we shouldn't. But you know what? That type of institutional arrogance is what kills businesses.
Yep.
So maybe we should be reaching out.
I am arrogant.
Hey, it happens.
Hey, I'm a disgraced swimmer.
There you go.
Sticking to it.
Oh, there you go. Hey, hey there, come on in. We're doing the Headshot Show. We're right here. We're live on XSN.
Hi.
This is Chris.
Really?
I'm Howard.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What do you got in the tube?
I got a lava lamp.
Did you buy that here?
Oh, cool.
Nope. I'm decorating the space with it.
Oh, right on. What, tell everybody your name.
I'm Mona.
Hey, this
Mona.
is Mona.
Mona,
We get a
everybody.
lot of drop-ins right here on Shop XSN.
I see myself.
That's you, and you're going out. There's hundreds of people watching.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
sometimes we used to get big comics coming through, but they shut down Jonah Kumail before Chris could be on it, and so now we have Mona. You're
Well,
not in
I'm
the world.
glad we have Mona.
Me too, but
I don't want Pete Holmes like condescending people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've opened the door for reality, for real stars.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh, I'll get that for you.
Oh no. Oh, pick up her
There you go.
giraffe.
We want you to be a giraffe.
A lot of people
There you
wouldn't
go.
know that's giraffe.
I know.
I'm just,
Giraffic
I'm
Park.
just assuming.
Love it.
Giraffic Park.
Hey, so our show is about headshots.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, Giraffic.
Giraffic
hey, so
Park.
These are our old headshots from back when we first started.
Look
They're
at him.
Embarrassing headshots.
He
from
looks
back
like
in
a-
the show business.
he looks like a monkey
Look at
from
the live
Aladdin.
reaction.
No, it looks good
And
though.
that's,
Oh, look at
that's
me.
the
I don't
one
know
with
why I
Chris.
reacted like that.
No, it's okay. You're like, what happened to this guy? I know. Life. That's what happened.
You're so charming now.
Oh, thank you so much. And this is a newer one where I look like an evil.
But that's a
Damien.
long time ago. That's a current haircut as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
that's an old one too. This is me. These are all me, guys.
What would she cast you as?
What would you cast me as?
No.
Yeah. Let's say
How are
you're.
you guys?
yeah.
we're on the show.
She's up.
No, I know. I don't know what's happening.
If
Hey,
you,
does anyone want to buy a lava lamp?
No.
no, she just bought it.
Okay, I have to go, guys.
Hey,
of
Mona,
course.
everybody,
Oh, that's
give it
right.
up
Thank
for
you, Mona.
Mona.
You're the
Thanks,
best.
Mona. Check
Well,
it
we
out.
never-
You'll be on YouTube for the next 400 years.
It is scary.
Yeah.
I have an effing funny video with a bunch of jokes that weren't worked out.
Oh, yeah, I remember
It's
effing-
permanent.
yeah.
It's permanent.
You know what's so funny about that is you
permanent.
work on jokes for years that have never seen the light of day. Like I have jokes that I've done over 400 or 500 times that have still never been seen anywhere. But some of those old effing funny videos, you just show up drunk one night and be just talking out your ass, and it's on the internet, and people 10 years later go, I saw you doing that joke, and I'm like,
Oh,
that was
no.
the only
Oh, that's the-
time
oh.
I ever uttered it. These are the inside things you learn about the biz, and headshots are a part
Here's
of
an
the
old Howard Kremer joke. Oh, nice goatee. Even the goats are shaving those off.
I would do that. Find somebody in the audience.
That's like
who's got a
late
goatee,
90s.
And it still works to this day.
Yeah,
I don't
because
do it much,
goatees still are a bad choice.
but you always see somebody with a goatee. Hey,
Yeah.
nice goatee. Even goats are. Hey,
Even the
hey,
goats.
hey, 1996. Even goats are shaving those things out.
That thing looks bad.
Bad. I never said that.
I don't know. I just added. I'm tagging.
That's pretty good.
Tagging
you know what,
it.
folks? A lot of nights that bad thing would have got a groan. So even though I'm
It's the
impressed
way you
with
say it.
Yeah, you got
The way you
have to
say
deliver it.
I threw it in there real quick.
Hey, folks, we're at the final stretch. We've entered into the final turn. There's only a few minutes left. Remember, if you'd like to get us drunk for the Uber ride home, you can do best shots for $5, and any one of these headshots can be yours. These are great stocking stuffers. These are right here on the carousel of shots. You can pick up any one of these. If you listen to any one of our programs, Maybe you're a Dinar listener. You listen to Chris's podcast and you're like, you know what? For all the free hours of entertainment that he's given me, I wish that I could get $10 in his pocket. Well, now you can do it. Buy one of his headshots, even if you don't want it. You throw it in the garbage as soon as it arrives. But the important thing is you were able to patronize Chris in a good way with money.
You just sold me on that. Now I want them to. I forgot. I've been doing that podcast for free for so long.
There you go.
A couple people bought mugs.
There you go. Start an Amazon wish list. Tell people to buy you something on there.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done that yet, but I don't know if people are doing it. Usually you would think you need to be like a pin-up girl.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Comics are doing it too.
Really? What if I want like a Pendleton dude sweater?
You want a Pendleton dude sweater? You
No,
put it on.
that's too much money. I'm not going to ask for it.
But maybe you just register it.
I will not accept your gift. I'm weird.
Well, tell me what
I'm
model
weird
it
with
is.
money.
Tell me what model it is, and I'll put it on a wish list, and I'll get it, and then you can't wear it.
I mean, if it's people know Pendleton dude sweater,
That's the name of it?
it's called the dude sweater now, but
Really?
it's a classic Pendleton sweater.
Is it one of those gray ones? that-
It's like $200. It's no one's going to buy me that.
You
I
know
don't
what?
want it.
I
I don't
know-
want it. I don't want. So I'd feel uncomfortable.
Well, you don't have an Amazon wish list, so you won't get it.
Right.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Good.
There you go. Yeah, I don't have one of those either. But I'll tell you what, we've only got a few minutes left where you can buy a custom signed headshot from Chris Fairbanks or myself. Buy any of these headshots. If you're watching and it's not live, if you're watching this and you're just on YouTube and it's not the day that we taped it, then you can go to shopxsn.com. That's shopxsn.com, and you can buy any one of these headshots from any one of the episodes.
That's shopxsm.com.
What is it?
Shopxsn.com.
There you go, XSN. Folks,
Just under 10 minutes.
hey, it's been so great having Chris here with us today. And you know, Chris, I know that headshots would never stop you or deter you from going after what you want in life and in the
Right.
business.
Yeah. A headshot won't do that. A demo reel won't do that. Waking up early won't do that. Nothing's going to stop me from continuing to not get work.
There you go. Folks, you know, employment is for wussies. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Anyone can just come out here and be employed and go from job to job, and it's the tough guys. It's,
Yeah.
it's the blue collar
Do you
guys.
want to be a real artist and lay in bed till 2?
There you go.
That's right. Thinking about my craft.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what weed feels like in your system before noon? Then you can't go to auditions every day. Sorry. Tough love.
Yep.
You can't be running out to auditions if you want to be high at 11 a.m.
I'd probably do okay if I got high.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about switching over to weed.
I have done where I went to an audition after a night of drinking, and you show up and you're still half drunk and you're like more loose than usual.
Yeah.
But then if you try to go in drunk, you'll screw it up. It's it's just got to be a happy accident.
That was the first thing I took in acting class, and she said, do not
go drunk.
go drunk. They'll smell it, they'll see it, they'll know it. You'll be blackballed.
Wow. Well, you know what? I was just watching a famous movie.
The kid stays in the picture?
No,
No,
it
you
was,
told me to watch that. I
Boy,
never watched
but you were close though. But I don't know. They were talking about. Oh, I know what it was. I tried to watch that Spectre. Did you ever see that?
Oh.
That's a James
Scenes
Bond.
from an Italian restaurant.
What's that?
Wait, Phil Spector? Oh, no. I'm thinking of the murderer,
and
Robert
you just,
Blake.
And you just
Thinking
said
of
the
Robert
name
Blake.
of a Billy Joel song anyway.
Robert Blake took the girl to Vitello's and then killed her. I was thinking of that.
Okay.
We're thinking
All right.
Phil
You just played
Spector.
6 Degrees
Phil
of-
Spector, Kevin Bacon. Phil Spector tried to kill Kevin Bacon.
Hey, gang, keep buying Chris shots. I'm having a great time watching it.
No, he had a weird sexual fetish, Phil Spector, where he had to hold a gun.
Yeah.
It's like that's what, like kind of like Bill Cosby. It's like you have to be asleep for me to get a boner. He would put a gun,
Here's what I want you to
and
do.
then it went off, and he killed someone, and with his weird clown hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Can you reenact that with my long-haired headshot?
I feel like when I'm around you, I start talking like you, and it's
A lot of people do. I'm suggestible.
no.
No, you don't have to do that. Hey, what was I in the middle of telling you?
You were mentioning Phil Spector, and
No,
I just
wasn't.
skipped
You
all
went
those
to
back.
Phil Spector. That was my story.
Well, I talked about Kid Stays in the Picture, and then
It
you
was
said
before that.
Spector. You went.
The movie Spectre, there it is. There's a new James Bond movie called, or not new, but came out last year, Spectre. And I try to watch it, but if you watch it on Amazon Prime, they give you all those factoids on the left.
Oh.
And what they had said was the girl who was the Bond girl, she went to the audition drunk, screwed it up, and didn't get the part, and then they had her back in a couple weeks later.
Oh, once she sobered up.
There
So
you go.
maybe you can get gigs. I have a 7 a.m. call time
Oh, boy.
tomorrow. I don't care.
Oh, boy.
This one's on me.
Uh-oh. Chris is going to roll into set on a skateboard, a little wobbly tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe I'll be in a vehicle as terrible as the movie Spectre.
Maybe so. It was rough, gang.
No good. I like where he fell into the train and adjusted his tie.
Yeah. Oop. I liked how he was,
5'8" the whole time.
yeah.
Not a tall guy.
No.
Daniel Craig.
Not into that Bond. But I'll tell you what, guys. The Bond that Chris and I have displayed here for you tonight is the true Bond.
Timothy
of friendship.
Dalton.
Hey, we've come to the non sequitur part of our show, guys. I'm going to attempt some sentences, and Chris is going to punctuate them in weird places with just certain things that he yells out. It's okay. So this is what happens. We're both a little giddy. We work hard in show business all day, and then we come here tonight to the old abandoned Meltdown, which used to be home to the Jonah
Sean
Kamel Show.
Connery.
There you go. I've made so many friends over the years, and,
Yeah.
and Chris and I have a great time together. And, hey, folks, we're in the final. Wait, this is really it. We've just got a couple more minutes left. 5 minutes left of the show, you guys.
Oh.
Let's try to get a sale before we get out of here. We did meet our first quota. Let's try to make it to our second. Hey, Chris, I know you're busy with Dinar, and that comes out on the All Things Comedy
Yep.
Podcast Network.
Sure.
You're busy with that. You've done the show with April Richardson, and we're going to have on a program here
Yep.
very
Yep.
soon. That show was called, hey, we got a final sale, maybe. Who can we thank for this?
Doesn't have to be final. You can squeeze one more in the
still have
next
time if you'd like to-
420.
Chris in Seattle, buy one of each of your headshots and a shot.
Oh, my. And does he's saying
God.
one
He's-
Fairbanks and one Kramer? Or
Yeah.
okay.
See, there's
Does he want a gray stroke or a Damien?
Stroke all the way.
Oh, he wants a gray stroke. And this is
I really
Chris?
like the Twilight one.
And is he a Chris, C-H-R-I-S, Chris?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
He says, thanks, guys. You're both great. I appreciate the podcast.
Oh,
Nice.
that's nice.
Hey,
That's-
let's set this one up on the
Seattle,
overhead signing
you get
cam.
gainful employment. You can own a house. It's beautiful.
It is.
Your lungs will be clear because you get rain.
There you go. And also, it's a great city for the Seahawks. They play many of their games there. Hey, this one's to Chris in Seattle. Thank you so much, Chris. Ending the show on an up note. There's still time to slide in there and get a couple more sales. We got 4 minutes left right
I
here.
owe Chris one of mine. I'm gonna get it printed up, Chris, and send it up to you, so you can root for the old ocean pigeons up there. That's what I call the seagulls.
Oh, they're the
Oh,
Seahawks.
boy, we got Australians watching.
Hey, Australia, is that Paul Gallo?
South.
Alcy. Oh, no, we got Guru One. Hey, welcome all over the continent, all over the different hemispheres.
Guru One.
Summer's coming up there in
I did 4
Australia.
shots. He did 3.
Well, I've been
That was the
doing
next
shots.
question.
Oh, but I did like 8 shots before you got here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we've done some shots. Hey, Guru One, if you want to send us a one last shot from down under, we'd be more than happy to do that. We actually do have to do it. He bought us a shot each, right?
Chris Johnson.
Yeah, this is. Arj Barker sent me a message the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Is
a
he
reason.
still down there?
I don't know. I just
must
know
be.
he's wildly popular down there.
Yeah, no,
like a
he's
famous person
he's
down
a full-on famous guy there.
Yeah.
I always feel like, wow, he innovated a new pathway, and then none of us followed him there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded that. I'd go down to Australia.
I always liked him a lot. He just never remembered who I was.
No, that was happening to me
Oh,
too. Smoked a lot
yeah.
of weed, but I've
Yeah,
been
right,
on the
right.
other end of that too.
Hey, that was the
Hey.
sound of the man working on the chain gang.
To another round of shots.
What?
Oh boy!
Paul
Oh,
Gallo.
God.
Oh Jesus, Paul! The Australians are going nuts. They're hearty livers, hearty livers. And do you know what? Congratulations to the Australians.
Hattie,
They-
leave us.
Hattie livers.
Hattie, leave us.
Hattie livers. Hattie livers.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! Congrats! They found a reef even bigger than the Great Barrier Reef over there. So congrats.
Cheers.
Hey, this is the one we're doing from Chris,
Uh-huh.
and now we got to do one from Paul down in.
And Paul also bought a headshot from each of you.
Paul bought one too.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus, Paul, you didn't have to do that. I don't know.
He does not want Grace.
He doesn't. He wants Damien.
Oh, yeah, you got to get Twilight Sparkles.
So Chris, we're gonna get 3 more headshots
You should-
just for tonight.
You should, with a glue stick, dabble some glitter on this. I think it could use some Twilight Sparkles.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Says, "Hi guys, great show. Hope postage to Australia doesn't cost more than the headshots. Enjoy the drinks, gentlemen."
Oh, thank
wow,
you so much.
thanks. Thank you.
Hey, let's cut to a wide shot to end this thing out. I want to say thank you to my guest, Chris Fairbanks. We got 1 more minute if we want to get a sale, if you want to squeeze one in. If not, guys, head over to shopxsn.com. That's
shopxsn.com.
.com. I want to thank you so much. Chris, you helped us innovate some new segments and stuff tonight.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome to come back any Wednesday night, 8 by 10, right here on Shop.
xsn.com.
Feel free. Maybe when April comes on, you guys can come on. You can tell us some true TV stories.
Mm-hmm.
And you're part of the alumnus of the show. And
Thank you.
Thank you for adding your headshot to the pantheon of headshots right here on the Headshot Show. Thank you, guys. See you next week.
Erotic goulash of hair and fluids. That's what I was trying to think of earlier.
You were?
Yeah.